Hi there, it's Emma from Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. Welcome to another video. So ever since I got this whole suite, in fact, I've been dying to play with it. So this is the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper pack. And I want to say it's more of one of the speciality Designer Series paper packs because you've got foiled paper, lots of different designs, the foiled paper, 3, 4, so 4 pages of just general Design Series paper, which is foiled one side and just plain patterns on the back. And then you have 2 sheets of this Designer Series paper. So this you could use as card fronts, or these have got like tabs on the top, so they could be used as like envelope fronts. So we probably will make some gift card envelopes with those. And on the back is just plain flowers. And then you have 2 sheets of, yeah, they're both the same, 2 sheets of cutouts, which I love these cutouts. I love having die cut ephemera ready to go. It always just gives you a little bit of inspiration to get the project going if you're not feeling in the creative mood. But I got given a paper bag this morning when I bought something from a shop. I'll just grab it. And in fact, I've got 2 in 2 different sizes from the same shop, from separate visits, I might add. And the smaller one is slightly more beat up, but then the big one here I thought we could make into a gift bag, because I'm always for repurposing and reusing and things like that. And as soon as I seen the brown paper bag, I was like, yes, we're going to get this paper out. I remember this flower here, and I was like, yes, we're going to get this flower out, and I know exactly what I want to do. Or I have the idea in my head of what I want to do. So we're going to pop out this flower here. I don't want both of them, just one of them. Pop that to one side, and we're going to pop the die cut pieces to one side as well. Put those on the other side of my desk. What I don't know is what else I want to use with it. I know that I want to have like a bit of DSP with it. I feel like I want to use a bit of both of these. I'll tell you why. I want to have a bit of the floral, and then this here kind of looks like, I don't know what to call it, like, not like streamers, but like bunting kind of thing. So I want to cut a piece of this, a tiny strip of this, and then we also have the lovely I can't remember what it's called, and I still haven't taken it off my rack and turned it up the right way, so I'm gonna have to look underneath it a minute. It's called the open weave trim. So I want to use some of this, and I'm also going to take a piece off and use it to tie a bow around the handle as well. So I had all these ideas going through my head this morning. I was like, yes, we're going to start the videos today. So let's see how much we're going to need to make a bow. A bow of a decent size. We'll go a little bit more than what I think we'll need. So that bit for the bow, and then I want a little bit just to layer on the front of my bag. So let's cut some DSP. I'm not sure on measurements, I'm not sure on sizes or anything like that at the moment. We're just going to wing it. No, that is not my cutter. That is my paper cutter. I recently got gifted a what is it called, a box punch board. So way retired, quite a long time ago, but somebody gifted me one, and I was like, yes, we're gonna make some boxes of that, and see how they turn out. I'm not sure on how big of a piece of DSP we want. I've just noticed it's actually got spots of like blended ink on there as well, so I feel like we want this side here. I want it to be big enough to be able to see my image on top, but not too big, because I don't know, do I want the flowery one, because it's very flowery with the other flowery one. What other designs have we got? That's a flowery one as well. I want the gold in the background, but maybe we're better off using a B side of one of them. Ooh, what the B side of this one? That's better. That's not too busy. So as much as I love this, and originally I did want to use this, we will use this for another project in a minute probably, because I feel like I'm going to be filming a lot of videos today. So we're going to go about, go 4.5, because I feel like 4 inches won't be wide enough. So we're going to go, yeah, 4.5. Let's make sure this is buttered up nice. Pop that bit over to the side, and then I don't necessarily want it square because the pop-out image isn't square. So that's 5 straight away. So we're going to go 5.5, so it gives it a little bit of extra room. So it's 4.5 by 5.5. I've cut this. So essentially we're just building a topper to go on the bag really. And then I want a tiny thin slither. So I'm actually just going to cut it along the gold line. So shot the thinnest slither. Hopefully we've lined that up right. Perfect, yes. And then I want this just to pop out from underneath our card. So cut it about here. So when I say here, I'm cutting it at about 4.5 inches as well. So I put the thin strip back in my use bag because of that. I don't feel like there's anything else I need to cut, so let's put the trimmer out of the way, balanced on the pile, and then we're going to stuck to the desk, the packet out of the way. So that's the bit to make our bow. Now we're just going to layer everything up really. So I'm going to put it in the centre of the bag. So the bottom does flip out from here. So here is the centre of the bag. And we're just going to use a little bit of stamp and seal to stick this down initially. Still haven't quite got the hang of the stamp and seal. I'll get there eventually. But it is so much easier than wet glue all the time. So I'm using my handles as a guideline, and also the line just here to try and make it straight, which I'm pretty sure once something's in the bag nobody's going to notice if it's not perfectly straight anyway. And it looks like I've knocked my camera at some point, so there we go, I've just straightened you back up again, so you should be able to see perfectly now. So I'm going to be laying this here like so. I'm going to build up our layers, so I'm going to put a little bit of stamp and seal here to stick that down to, and then I feel like this piece here is going to have to be wet glue because of how thin it is. So now I need to try and find a glue that's going to work on me. This one feels quite heavy, so I feel like this one might have quite a bit in it, but they haven't been used for a while. So, oh, this one's playing ball. Right, we're going to stand that one up and keep that one handy then. So yeah, that way up, and then carefully grab our flower because I want to see where how our flower is going to sit. Like that, I think. So we're going to pop this along here like so. Hold that down for a few seconds because it's got a stick around the open weave trim. I remembered the name at last. It's only taken me about a month of using it, well, 2 months of using it, because I was using it all through December. Needs a tiny bit more glue under here. Do you know what? I'm just going to stick the tiniest little bit of stamp and seal there. Just to hold that there, and then we're going to go for dimensionals in the back here because you know I love dimensionals. So we're going to be generous with our dimensionals on here because I don't want it to get squished or sag or anything if if it's lent against something. So I'm just going to go around all the edges as close as I can and put lots of dimensionals. There we go. So I say lots, I mean I've put lots. I'm not going to go overboard though and get the little ones out and go in all the little corners. There's no need for that. Got a nice little collection of dimensionals going on next to me. Bin is out of reach at the moment. So, and then we're going to go with our flower. Just like so. So there we have the front topper on the front of the bag. That's super pretty. I'm super happy with that. And then we've just got this little piece. Well, I say little piece. It's actually quite a big piece. I did cut it oversized of the open weave trim. I'm just going to use around the handle here to make a bow. So I'm going to tuck it around one side. And then I'm just going to do the bunny ears method because that tends to work best for me. I make my bunny ears quite big because I don't want my tails too long. And then we're going to go round. That needs to flip over at the front. I'm just going to have to keep adjusting as we go until we can tie it tight. Keep adjusting. Okay, I'm going to pop a glue dot just behind it because otherwise I feel like it's just going to come undone. So we're going to stick a glue dot just here just to hold it all together. And rub that down nice and hard. Oh, come on, you will peel off. And peel, and then stick, and then I'm going to stick this bit down here as well, so I'm going to stick a second glue dot just here, just to lift it back out of the way just slightly. Come on, you will peel. So pop that one down and that one down. There we have a nice, pretty oversized bow. But who doesn't like an oversized bow on a gift bag? I feel it just adds a little bit of sparkle to it. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed watching my video today. Changing this boring brown paper bag into a lovely pretty gift bag. I will be probably using this for one of my upcoming birthdays. I've got my daughter's birthday at the end of January and then my niece's birthday in February, so perhaps I'll use it for my niece's birthday present to go in. So there, a little bit of upcycling. Thank you for watching and I hope you will come back again soon. Bye bye.